Have you ever noticed how adding sleeves to a garment completely changes the mode of the garment? I mean, one sleeve feels romantic, another feels powerful, while another just feels so effortless. That's because sleeves aren't just ordinary garment components, they are expressive structures used to communicate a design aesthetic to the eye. And today we are exploring how pattern cutting shapes sleeve design and how structure, silhouette, and movement come together to create emotion in fashion. Think about it and you'll see that every sleeve has a personality. Some are bold, some are soft, some move with drama, while others hold quiet structure. But none of it happens by accident, guys, because each of them is as a result of deliberate pattern decisions, which influences the way we draw curves, control volume, and position seams. And when you understand how sleeves are built, you stop following trends and start designing emotion through structure. Because sleeves speak, and as pattern cutters and designers, we get to decide what they say. Now, every sleeve design lives in three dimensions, which are fit, volume, and movement. Fit is how the sleeve connects to the arm and shoulder. It defines comfort and precision and gives you that feeling of, oh, I can move my arm without restriction. Volume is how we manipulate fullness in sleeves, especially with gathers, pleats, or spread techniques. Movement is the results from the two above. It communicates how the sleeve breathes, bends, and expresses character after sewing. And once you start seeing sleeves through this lens, you realize that pattern cutting is both an art and a science. Now let's move further into discussing this and expand it a little bit better. And we'll be starting with fit because it's the foundation of sleeve design. Your sleeve block controls how the sleeve sits and moves on the body after sewing. So even something as little as 1 centimeter in the sleeve head curve or bicep width can change everything about the sleeve. A higher sleeve head gives structure and precision, and it's perfect for tailored garments like suits, etc. A lower sleeve head has relaxed mobility and is perfect for casual silhouettes like shift dresses, for example. So from this, you know that professional pattern cutters don't just guess these shapes, they engineer them while drafting, because every curve and notch added decides how a garment behaves on the body. Now let's talk about volume, which is the most expressive part of sleeve design. Volume is created in three ways: one, by adding fullness; two, by controlling gathers; or three, by reshaping the pattern itself. And one of the simplest and most powerful methods of adding volume is through the slash and spread technique. And we discussed that extensively in one of our previous videos. So if you cut along your guidelines, like on your sleeve, and spread them apart, suddenly you've introduced controlled fullness exactly where you want. If you slash open and spread at the cap, you'll get a bold sculptural puff sleeve. Slash and spread at the lower arm and you get a soft and flowing bishop sleeve. So the more you switch and shift your spread distribution, the more you are able to create endless sleeve variations. And that's the magic of pattern cutting, guys. One block, infinite expressions. So now that we understand everything concerning structure and fit, let's talk about movement and expression. A puff sleeve feels romantic and almost nostalgic, like something from the oldies. A raglan sleeve feels athletic and relaxed, while a sharp angular sleeve feels strong and avant-garde. So even moving a seam from the shoulder to the neckline can change the entire attitude of a garment. And when you design with an awareness of all of this, your sleeves start to tell stories and communicate the aesthetic you want. They can whisper softness or even shout strength, and that's the power of design intention. But one thing to note, guys, is that no sleeve exists in isolation. It must be in complete harmony and alignment with the rest of the garment, from the bodice to the shoulder line and to the overall silhouette of the garment. So if your body is structured, for example, a softer sleeve could add visual contrast to the garment. If your garment is voluminous, a fitted sleeve can refine the balance and make it look more appealing. Because when the sleeve, shoulder, and body lines speak the same language, the garment feels effortless. Sleeve design is pure creative freedom, and it's one of the best ways to express identity through pattern cutting. When you understand how fit, volume, and movement work together, you can draft sleeves that are bold, graceful, architectural, or whatever it is your vision demands. But remember, guys, the more control you have over your blocks, the more freedom you have with your creativity. So if you would like to start designing your own sleeves from scratch, it all begins with drafting the right sleeve block. Download my free pattern drafting essentials checklist below in the description box. It's your guide to the key tools and blocks you'll need to start exploring sleeve design. And when you are ready to go deeper, join my private pattern drafting course where I'll teach you how to draft your bodice, sleeve, and other blocks from scratch. Because when you master structure, you master design expression. Hit the subscribe button below if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.